Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Same, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. You know what? I am really tired of waking up to Asian Americans coming out to speak to Black people like pop colored people. But bro, when I look at you, just your face alone tells me where you are from. It's really amazing how pop colored people use them as pawn, and they really do not know that they are being used. I mean, Black people, I did not see anybody complaining anywhere about Taylor Swift's latest song and all that. I think he is looking for views, and they always know that each time they talk about African Americans and in a derogatory way and all that, they probably might get views and all that. And all of a sudden, he started saying that Black people will rip, like in RIP Taylor Swift and her music to shreds and all that. I mean, what brought about that? Like, how did you get that from? Because I am still trying to. Actually, there is a statement Taylor Swift made on her song that a lot of people are trying to figure the song out. And she was like, we would pick a decade we wish we could live instead of this. I would say the 1830s, but without all the right to desist and all that. I did not see any Black person making any excuses or trying to look for a way to say some certain things about this song, right? But this Asian man thought it is okay to drag Black people into nothing. You know what?
Black people will rip Taylor Swift and her music to shreds, and like that's somehow okay because she's like white and she's like mediocre. But the second like a non-black person criticizes their black faves just like a little bit, suddenly it's like that music's not for you. You can't criticize, like your opinion is not valid because this music is specific to this community, and sometimes music is just not made for certain groups of people. They always say that like their black artists are a voice for black people, and like I completely respect that. But in the same breath, they will attack Taylor Swift for writing from a white woman's perspective. And it's like not even like constructive criticism. They like literally attack Taylor Swift for like the craziest things. I keep seeing people talk about like Taylor Swift's new lyrics in like this song called like I Hate It Here or something. And in it, she's like talking about how like nostalgia makes her think she wants to live in like the 1830s without like the racists. And people are calling her racist for it. Taylor Swift says in a song, I don't like racism. And somehow that makes her racist. Everything is racist. Oh my gosh. The amount of videos I've seen on my timeline calling her racist for that song is absolutely insane. And it's like not just black people. There's like lots of like white people and like Asian people and like literally so many races of people that like attack Taylor Swift for no reason. I'm a diehard Swiftie, but like I don't even love the new album that much. But like damn, y'all are more obsessed than the fans. It's just so wild and so crazy. I don't understand how minorities always have a pass to misconstrue and like be so mean to white girls. Literally get a life, and maybe her music isn't for you. Have you like ever considered that? Stay jealous of her success though. People will rip Taylor Swift and her music to shreds, and like that's somehow okay because she's like white and she's like mediocre. But the second like a non-black person criticizes their black faves just like a little bit, suddenly it's like that music's not for you.
This is the same man that said he will allow a white man to call him an Asian slur while they're getting intimate with each other. Of course you think what Taylor Swift said was okay. I'm not surprised. You are a sellout to your own community. So anything racist or discriminatory coming out of someone else's mouth would not seem like an issue to you. Because at the end of the day, you don't care if it's a slur to your own community or to another community. As long as you like them. Because you have no morals. Taylor Swift saying that she would live in the 1830s if there was no racist sounds really ridiculous. Because it sounds like she want to live a fairy tale dream. And matter of fact, slavery and racism was happening before 1830s. So I don't know if she thought that she could be the person to just snap her fingers and go back and erase racism in the 1830s, but that's not how it's working. That's not how it works. I've always said this too. Taylor Swift is a white feminist. She's not a feminist for all women. She's a feminist for white women. Period. She do not care about what goes on in other communities as long as it's not affecting her own community. I do not care what anybody says in my comments because that's what she is. So yeah, we're going to say what we gotta say about Taylor Swift because what she just said was heavily directed towards the black community. So absolutely, we have every right to say what we want to say. And she is the definition of white mediocrity. Period. You cannot say anything about Beyonce being mediocre in any sort of way. That woman is talented from down here to up here. From left to right, she's talented. So you can't speak on her being mediocre.
Black people will rip Taylor Swift and her music to shreds.
Did you showing your asshole to the whole world not get you enough views? What the fuck did black people have anything to do with that? Y'all are so obsessed with us. Keep us out your bullshit.
Black people will rip Taylor Swift and her music to shreds, and like that's somehow okay because she's like white and she's like mediocre. But the second like a non-black,
why do y'all bring black people into everything? I've seen everybody talking about Taylor Swift's new album and how it sucks ass. But this motherfucker Kevin wanted to say black people because he knew it would get attention. And I know all of his content is like for shock or like at this point it's just rage bait. And like it was cute and all when he was talking about his hairy butthole or whatever. But this man has had so many takes that are just like plain nonsense and like racist. Like this man straight up said he used to say the N-word all the time and how he still sings it in songs. And people in his comments are like, you're so real for this. You have the best take. They can never make me hate you. All y'all are pieces of shit. Like, for real. Like, at some point, it gets, like, sad and pathetic. And clearly, he reached that point. Stop using black people for clickbait and views. It's not cute. It's not funny. Get a job. Get a hobby. Do something.
You know, Swifties. Calm down before you get started. I think Taylor Swift is an amazing, talented woman. I'm not one of those people who think that she's absolutely not talented. She is a mediocre white woman because, you know, that's just how society is built, but she is very talented. Okay? Let me preface it with that. Baby, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Who approved this? And they keep saying, like, it's the context that matters. She's saying that, like, nostalgia is a trick. Who approved this? Y'all are not about to look me in my face and tell me that like, we would pick a decade we wish we could live in instead of this, I'd say 1830s, but without all the racists. Somebody make it make sense. In addition to just like the, in general, racism that has been happening as a result of Cowboy Carter being released by Beyonce, I think this really just highlights where the bar is for artistry when it comes to whiteness. Caucasity. This is straight Nordic behavior, and I just don't understand it. And maybe I'm missing a piece, but yeah, this ain't it. TT, hit the drawing board again. Wrap this up immediately. Take the song off of streaming. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's too much.
Black people will rip Taylor Swift and her music to shreds.
Why the fuck did you bring us into this? And more importantly, why are you in black people's business? Also, why are you blaming black people because your favorite white artist is getting criticized? It's not like I said I'd rather live in the 1830s. No, I'm sorry, that was your white fave.
Black people will rip Taylor Swift and her music to shreds.
I actually like Taylor Swift's music. I respect her as a businesswoman, even though she says some questionable things. But dealing with her fans, the Swifties, they have to be the worst fans. Point blank, period. Dealing with the Swifties makes me turn off Taylor Swift's music.
Black people will rip Taylor Swift and her music to
I
shreds.
don't have a problem with this because it takes two to tango. I
like let's go. Really, this goes for K-pop and J-pop, but I'm mostly talking about K-pop. K-pop idols and K-pop fans are extremely racist towards black people. Yet K-pop literally would not exist without black K-pop idols saying the N-word, appropriating black culture, having no respect towards black people, and being racist, doing black, while also the only reason why they only even have their career is because of black people. Whether the black people they're stealing from or the black people that's writing their music and doing their choreography. Right. And that's also not even getting to the amount of white supremacy that exudes through the East Asian community. Let's not talk about, because don't nobody, not even white people, uphold so much white supremacy beliefs more than the Asian community. And this dude is just proof. You're obsessed.
Do y'all understand that your unnecessary hate towards this woman is what makes her more famous? People are sharing this one still of the song. We would pick a decade we wish we could live instead of this. I'd say the 1830s, but without all the racists. And of course, reading that, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But of course, being the grown and wise adult that I am, I said, before I start making a comment, let me actually listen to this song. Because after all, I am a singer and songwriter. So after I had dismissed the album, because I was just like, yo, this is a lot of tracks. I couldn't even get through it. Because y'all keep sharing this still, I was just like, okay, let me check out this song. I listened to it, and guess what? This song is my favorite song in the fucking album. This song has literally been on repeat because I was like, yo, this song was for me. This feels a whole lot like when Kanye interrupted her in the VMAs back in 2009. I was one of the people who didn't know who Taylor Swift was before that moment. But because Kanye did that, it put a magnifying glass to that song, and then it went on heavy rotation. You belong with me. I was like, oh snap, this is a bop. I loved it. Like, thank you, Kanye. I wouldn't have looked at that girl twice. And I realized, like, yo, she is an incredible songwriter. And the same thing is happening here. I was just gonna go scream Cowboy Carter yet again. And then y'all make me listen to the song. And I'm like, yo, this song is so beautiful and honest. The underlying themes of depression, deferred dreams, and the comment on race is just like how people actually view the past. And if you do not do the work on the present, it doesn't matter what era that you go to, you're still going to have the same issues, and there will still be some new problems that you haven't faced. And how if you're not honest with yourself and you continue to escape in fantasies in your mind, you are just prolonging your depression. And how staying in these fantastical, ignorant ideas stunts your growth, and you become something that you're not, stuck in an atmosphere that you realize that you never even wanted to be in. I'm going to do a further breakdown of the song, and those of y'all who just want to like talk shit on the internet, go off. Like, it is what it is. But those of you who actually appreciate art and want to have a critical analysis of this song, stay tuned. I'll make a separate video for a discussion.
Black people will rip Taylor Swift and her music to shreds.
Pretty sure this guy thinks he has a point, but I personally can't get past the like, you just like lost me.
So this is all I got from this, and I really do not have anything against Taylor Swift or anybody. I am not a fan, but then I do not have anything against her. So who I am gonna deal with is the Asian man, Asian American young man who actually thought it's okay to, like, every 2 days to come out to drag black people and the rest of it. It looks like they are already, like, seeing this as a business, when they talk down on black people or say some certain things about black people, and most especially when a lot of people are asking him, why do you have to drag black people into every discussions you all have? Because this is something I have been wanting to find out. I've been asking myself, why do they always look for a way to drag black people into some certain things, even when black people do not want to be into it, And this really sucks. I know if there is anybody that holds white supremacy ideology so great, Asian Americans, because from the way he talks and all that, he is not even giving the Asian vibe. He is just giving you that white baby boy vibe and all that. But bro, I mean, it's all over your face. I know where you're from, even without being told, I know you are Asian, and you cannot hold that power. You can only dance around, but will not hold it. Because you are nothing different from me. Like, I mean, when a part colored man want to do what they know how to do best, all they know how to do is use you all as a pawn, and you all consistently falling to their, falling into the trap, and then setting yourselves up and all that, you know. So leave black people alone, because I am tired of waking up every day, like, to them coming out to say black people this, black people that. If you love Taylor Swift, that is beautiful. Embrace it, love it. Nobody give it, nobody cares if you love Taylor Swift or not. People do not care. So stop making it look like black people are the one holding, nobody's holding any grudges. You are the one actually coming out to make it look like black people got this against her, black people got that against her. We got nothing against anybody. And stop acting like a. So if you think your view is up, look for a way to create content that will bring you views. Black people, I ain't giving you anything. Rather, you will get it hot. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.